Let's get ready. Let's go make tea. What do you think? Hmm?
Good morning, guys. I came back to bed because it is so gloomy outside. So everything that I normally like to do in my morning routine that I will do outside on the balcony, I'm just gonna do it from bed today, which honestly feels super nice because today is my first day like waking up in my own bed, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to get out of it. So this is kind of a perfect meeting halfway. I'm just ice rolling my face, which is supposed to help you like depuff. It's supposed to be good for you. I don't honestly know, but what I do know is that it really helps wake me up because of the cold, and it feels super nice. So at least there's that. This is from Kitsch. I just got it off Amazon. I can link it if you guys want to try. It's like 25 bucks. Yeah, I don't know. So now that I'm back home and I'm getting back into routine, I really want to keep up the habit and the routine of waking up at 6 a.m. I feel like it's just the time that makes me feel the best for my day and then also allows me to get enough sleep. And I actually got an Aura ring for my birthday. So I'm really excited to start tracking my sleep again and be able to focus on healthy habits and stuff. I mean, obviously you can do that without the Aura ring. I've been without any sort of fitness or sleep tracker for like, let's say the entire month of June and July, pretty much. So 2 months. And it's like, I know how I feel and I've been feeling really good. And so I just want to see if that kind of makes sense and is reflected in the numbers, but whatever. Who knows if these things are even real? Just like the ice roller. Good morning from me and my conspiracy theories. Anyways, I have to say that just doing this, it makes me feel much more awake. So that's a win. It cools down pretty quick though. Like it's not even that cold anymore. So first day back from vacation, because today is Monday, I was like, no excuses, girl. Like you are back to waking up at 6 a.m. because obviously on vacation, I was just sleeping in every day and it was beautiful. But we're going back to routine today. And I have to tell you guys the truth, okay? So the truth is that my hatch alarm starts turning on light before 6 a.m. I think it starts turning on light around 5:30. And these lamps, the one at my bedside table, there's two. There's one on my bedside table and one on JS's. And those start to turn on light around 5:30 as well. So the room lights up, which really, really helps ease me into waking up earlier or just waking up period, because it kind of mimics the sunlight. Today it's actually very gloomy, and because of the layout of our apartment, we don't have a window in our bedroom, so we never get like any direct sunlight pouring in. So these lamps are amazing for that. They just like automatically turn on. It's like a Philips smart bulb. So by the time my alarm goes off, I'm like pretty much ready to get out of bed, because even though my eyes are closed, there's like all this light around me. Then what happens is my hatch starts singing or whatever it does. It starts making sound. I will kind of move around to turn it off. Usually by this point, JS is already out of bed because he likes to get up even earlier and go to the gym before work. And then what happens is Maggie comes into bed and takes his place. So where the spot where JS was sleeping, Maggie will come. I will then snooze my alarm and cuddle with Maggie for like 10-15 minutes, and it's the best part of my morning every single morning, and I want it to last forever. That is the hardest part of getting out of bed, is that she comes and joins me, and it's so cozy. Like we literally sleep like, I think Jazz takes photos sometimes. I'll see. I think he took one this morning because Maggie was literally on her back like this, and my head was just like on her belly. Like it was beautiful. So that made it hard to get out of bed, and sometimes I stay until like 6:30, 6:45. I'm not even gonna lie. But this morning I definitely felt motivated to get up because we're back from vacation. I have so much to do, and I just know that for myself and for how I sometimes feel anxious and whatnot, it definitely makes me feel better to not avoid the day and not hide away in bed, but actually get up. So with that being said, I'm just gonna do my little journal. My tea is just steeping and then I'm actually gonna take it to go. But yeah, journal for now. I'm still working on this one. I'm on day 30. I skipped a bunch of days. So anyway, just a quick reading and then tiny journal for the day.
Okay, can we walk, please? Can we please walk? Let's go. I know, but it's not that time. This is the chaotic part of the morning routine that I wasn't gonna show you guys, but then I was like, F it, I'm gonna be real. So yeah, it's like when it starts to near 8 a.m., that's when the rush begins for everyone to have breakfast, the dog included, for JS to like prepare lunch and stuff. So we try and kind of tag team it where he will make like our morning smoothie. I'll show you guys. We're gonna put the garnishes on it, but he'll make the morning smoothie. We each like make our own main breakfast because sometimes I'm hungry, sometimes I'm not. And then I will take care of making lunch for both of us. So I bought this like value 6-pack of tuna. I'm gonna make a tuna salad for the whole week. But yeah, this is like the unaesthetic, chaotic part. And then he like jumps in the shower and rushes out to work, and it's like the go, go, go. I can't even imagine people who have kids, like how they do this. And or two people leaving the house. Like I work from home, so it's less rushed for me. I just try and be helpful, but I also like to start my day at a certain point. So anyway, I'm gonna put my Aura ring back on. I don't like to wash dishes with it on. I'm gonna go talk to JS in the shower because it's literally our only time together in the morning, and I just made an Earl Grey tea. I made tea, you guys saw me put the kettle on this morning, and then I made a green tea. My intention was to bring it on the walk with me, and then I forgot. So I'm gonna let this like ultra steep and then cool, and I'll drink it later as like an iced tea. And we're gonna do an Earl Grey now because I think I'm getting a bit of a caffeine headache. So this will hopefully help. I'm coming, oh my God, I'm coming, calm down. I'm coming. Yeah, Maggie's, oh, you're going to see him. Speaking, you guys, of things that I wasn't gonna show, I feel like it's so easy to watch a morning routine video, or in my case, to make one, and just like do the cute B-roll and not like elaborate on anything. But literally this morning, when I came back from my walk, it was just like, I got a headache. I don't know if it's from the smog because it's very smoggy outside, or if it's just like a caffeine headache, like I was saying. Maggie had diarrhea on our walk, and so I had to put her in the bath, and then we had a bunch of recycling to take down. So I was like, let me just get this out of the way now so that I can, like, I was starting to feel overwhelmed, you know? So I'm like, let me just take the recycling out, get it over with. I pick up the bag, it was in a paper bag. Everything falls and falls everywhere, and I was just like, Zoe, do not lose your, like, do not get angry. Just pick everything up and go. So that's the kind of morning I'm having. And Janice is, gotta go.
Ooh, okay. Because it arrived wrapped, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed. Oh my god, okay, what's this gonna be? Right, I'm unwrapping. Yeah. What does it say? To do. You could just, this is, you might have a pro. Yeah. So, last year, when we were in Mallorca, we were just so shocked. That's nice, that's how you want it. It's great, but I was so shocked and I wasn't. Oh my god, it's happening. You don't know when, you don't know why, you don't know when. Yeah. The shock of the brain said, actually, I thought it was interesting that in the moment, and I'm like, love it. She was like, yeah. I don't think people. It's all that just be it. She's engaged. Cheers.
My morning routine is done and I'm just sitting down now. Hello. Hi. There we go. Oh my gosh, just like wouldn't come out. My morning routine's done. Sitting down now at my desk to get this day started. I, of course, am going to start with my gentle productivity planner. Also though, I wanted to show you guys this. This is like my new little healthy habit that I'm trying to implement. I'm calling it wellness water, and it's basically my Stanley filled with ice and water, and then I add little like wellnessy things to the water. So in the morning I did chlorophyll, and then I did 2 types of like healthy mushrooms. Lion's mane, which is for focus, and turkey tail, which is for immunity. So 3 things in there. The chlorophyll is supposed to like help you detox and whatever, healthy stuff. So the rule is that I have to finish all this water before I can make myself a coffee, because trust me, I want one right now. But I know I really need to drink more water. So trying to like stack it up, make it fun with the ice and stuff. And that's my wellness water. Like I already said, I have a lot to do today. So doing my planner is gonna be super helpful. I'm just gonna open it up to today. I wanted to try something new today where I kind of split my day in 2 or 3. I don't know, depends how you look at it. But basically for today, I have 2 big things that I need to work on. First is YouTube. I have a video that I want to get edited and uploaded. It's already, I would say, a quarter of the way done. And then the second thing that I need to do is I really took all of last week off from copywriting. So I really need to like get organized with the 3 different projects that I have, like 3 projects for 1 client. I have to get organized with that and start doing some of the work because I'm going away again this week. I pretty much have a 3-day, like anyway, trying not to get overwhelmed because it's like, it's all good things. But I don't have a lot of time to get everything that I need to get done. I think I definitely overcommitted myself when it came to like work, but that's me. And I also feel like that's the freelancer life, is like when opportunities come, you just have to say yes, because there are periods where opportunities don't come. So YouTube and copywriting. And then the third section would be what I'm calling like quick wins. So just little things that I have to do and take anywhere from like 5 to 20 minutes. So an example of that is I need to order JS second part of his birthday gift. That won't take very long. I know exactly what it is, so I just have to go online and buy it. So I'm just gonna take a minute, write all of the things down, and then I'll be able to organize my day. And because I don't have any calls today, actually, let me make sure I don't have any calls. Thank God I checked. I have a call. I have a call at 2. So let's write that down. But that'll be good. That'll help me kind of segment the day actually. Oh my gosh, thank goodness I checked. Because I have so few calls, it's like not a big reflex of mine to check my calendar, but it should be. That's actually something I want to do, is reorganize my Google Calendar, like color code everything and just get more organized. But anyway, okay, so I have a call at 2. I also completely forgot that I really need to do a budget check-in because just like coming back from vacation, I want to get my finances organized, and it's also a new month. We are in August now, so I have to do like my money kind of turnover. I decided not to film it this month because I just kind of have enough going on that I don't want to like put that pressure on myself. And that is that. So the agenda is done. In terms of like time blocking the day, I'm gonna start the morning. I'm gonna give myself, let's see, 1, 2, I feel like that's enough time. I wanted to give myself 3 hours to do YouTube, but I feel like that doesn't leave enough time for copywriting given that I have a call and I'd like to be prepared for the call, and I'd like to take a lunch break, but I could also take a break after the call. So, okay, 2.5 hours, perfect compromise. It's 10 a.m. right now. My morning routine took me actually like a lot longer than I expected because, anyway, do you guys even care about all the details? You guys know I love to ramble. JS was just stressed about getting back to the office, so I was like, let me take care of all the cleaning, and then that took me a lot longer. And I also like took my time eating breakfast. I was watching a podcast. Oh my God, classic. Girl complains about being overwhelmed and not having enough time in a day to do all the things she wants and needs to do, but then also enjoys a leisurely breakfast with a podcast. All right, so time blocking from 10 to 12:30, it's gonna be YouTube time. I will take a 30-minute break, and then it will be copywriting for the rest of the day. How do you, like, I'm like forgetting how to spell copywriting. Am I okay? Because there's copyright, like copyright, like legal, and then there's copywriting. So it takes a W. Oh my God. Normally on Mondays, I like to do my email inbox clear out, but I'm just gonna jump right into like the productive stuff. Actually, I'll order JS's gift right now. Then I'm gonna like dive into the productive stuff, and I'll do my emails and all that tomorrow. So we're ready to go. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm just taking a little coffee break. I just made a warm latte cappuccino. Honestly, you guys, I can't believe how long we've had this machine, and I like can't make a good coffee with it. I'm just like, why didn't we get a Breville? Anyway, let's do a taste test. Yuck. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just like a little too hands-on. I know that that's the beauty of the coffee machine, and that's why a lot of people like the Gadget. But for me, it's like I want something more hands-on than an espresso, but less hands-on than this. Anyway, whatever. Made a latte, and then I also just made myself a little yogurt bowl as a snack. It's past 12. It's much past 12. It's 12:40. But I just don't feel like I'm not ready for regular food yet. Like for lunchtime food, I mean. So I'm gonna have this. Productive day is going great so far. Honestly, my only complaint is I wish there was like a brighter sunshine, because coming from Florida where everything was like so bright, it's really gloomy. And actually I just took Maggie outside. It's colder now than it was this morning. Like I was outside, I'm wearing sweat shorts and this like sweatshirt. Okay. And I was shivering outside with her. Like, I don't know what happened. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. I won't complain. The productive stuff is going good. I actually finished my video and I'm just watching it back. Whenever I edit in batches, so sometimes I will sit down and edit a full video start to finish, and sometimes I will edit in batches. When I edit in batches, I have to review the entire video just to like make sure everything makes sense, because I wasn't in the same headspace the whole time of editing it, like editing in bits and pieces. So my videos are quite long, so it makes it a lot to like, it adds a lot of time to like sit down or stand in this case. Where did your plug go? Oh, found it. So that's what I'm doing while I take my break, and then we will pivot. It's just AirPods pup. It's not even like a treat or anything fun. And then we will pivot over to copywriting. I really wanted to make bread today. And I think as long as I start before 3 p.m., I'll be fine and I'll be able to have bread for tomorrow. So I want to do that later. I just found that we do have yeast, and I bought flour yesterday at the grocery store. Oh, that actually reminds me, coming back from vacation and whatnot. So last night, we got home about midday yesterday, came home, we started watching Special Forces and I fell asleep and like took a nap. Anyway, it was great. Woke up and went to the grocery store, and I just found myself getting really overwhelmed by the prices of groceries, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that, but I was just like, oh my gosh, everything is so expensive. And when that feeling kind of comes over me, I will get like decision paralysis at the grocery store, where I'll be looking between different options and I'm just like, well, I want that one, but it's more expensive than that one, but this one's healthy, like, and then I just like, I stand in front of the item that I'm looking at and I will just freeze. For example, butter. Like butter, I can't make up my mind because I'm just like, I don't know which one to choose. And anyway, that kept happening to me last night, where I was just like, I went to the closest grocery store to me, which is an IGA, and IGAs are typically like a little more fancy and they're therefore a little more expensive. When I have more time, I will drive to go to like Maxi, that's my fave, because it's more affordable. But anyway, I was at IGA, I'm trying to just get in and out. I'm starting to get all like worked up about how the cost of groceries have gone up and blah, blah, blah. And I just had to like speak sternly to myself. And I was like, Zoe, you are in a position where you can afford groceries. You can afford whatever groceries you want, realistically. Like you could make space in your budget. And I do buy like fancier groceries, like the milk you guys saw me make my coffee with. It's like a high protein milk or whatever. Like I'm panicking about something that I do not need to be panicking about. And rather than like feel that squeeze and feel that stress and that anxiety, I just need to be grateful that I have a grocery store that I can go to where I can afford the things that I want. And I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm like talking to myself in the grocery store, talking to myself in my head, but there's people who can't afford groceries, period. You know, there's parents who struggle to give their kids a lunch to go to school. And so I am not in a position, like I don't deserve to complain at all. And I mean, so many things in life are like that, and we're allowed to feel down, we're allowed to complain, like I blah, blah, blah. But I just really told myself, Zoe, this is a chance for you to flip this situation that causes you turmoil to a situation that causes you gratitude, and to just allow yourself to feel abundant. And I think in one of my last vlogs, I spoke about this as it pertains to filling up my gas tank. And every time I used to go get gas, I would be like, oh, I hate filling up my tank, poor me. And it's like, bitch, you have a nice car. You have a car that you get to put gas in. Like, be grateful and see this as a sign of abundance. And so I really want to do the same. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I would love to encourage you guys to do the same, to whenever you can at the grocery store, even if you're putting stuff back. Like there's certain things I will not pay more than a certain amount for, and I'm going to wait until it goes on sale, or I'm going to, you know, switch that ingredient in whatever I'm cooking. But you are abundant enough to go to the grocery store, be grateful for that, and then see that as a true sign of abundance. Like the items that you put in your cart, everything. Once I made that mindset switch yesterday, I was like grateful for everything that I was putting in. I was like, wow, how rich am I that I get to put this in my cart, and that I get to buy this, and I get to walk out of here with my hands full of groceries. So that's my 29-year-old wisdom as it pertains to groceries. And like, A great example of that is the flour to make bread is more expensive than regular flour. And I'm like, well, why is it so much? And it's like, oh, shut up, just buy the flour that you need and be grateful that you can have it, you know? So that's my thoughts. Okay, let me drink this before it gets cold.